We have already talked about the word shares, we have talked about the concept of shares, and we have also talked about some language used in case of shares like nominal value, market value. But now we are going to talk about the word dividend. So what does dividend mean? Now suppose, as I explained you earlier, suppose there are 10 persons P1, P2, P10 who have invested 10 rupees each in the company to make it 100 rupees. So company was started with 100 rupees, but after some time the company started earning some profit. Let us say after 1 year the value of the company became 200 rupees. Like some of the goods were bought for 100 and they were sold for 200. So therefore now 200 rupees will be the total worth of the company. Now ideally, the company would like to have these 10 investors, these persons, these 10 shareholders with the company, because these 10 persons have invested their money. So the company would like these persons to remain associated with the company. Company would not like that these 10 persons, each one of them sell off their shares and go away, because these 10 persons are good, they have invested 10 rupees each. So as an incentive, if the company is earning profit, some part of the profit will be given back to these investors. For example, if the total worth of the company is now 200 rupees, so what can happen over here, that out of 200 rupees, I take out 20 rupees, and after taking out these 20 rupees, I divide it into 10 equal parts. So if I divide this into 10 equal parts, it will make it 2 rupees for each one of these 10 persons. So we can give 2 rupees to each one of these persons as an incentive, as a method to remain invested in the company. We want these 10 persons to remain invested in the company, and therefore after 1 year we are giving back each one of them 2 rupees. If the value of company is 200, we can take away small amount and we can distribute it among all the shareholders equally. In this case, which is coming out as 2 rupees. So this incentive or this amount of money which is given to each one of the shareholders, this is called as dividend. So dividend is the amount of money which is taken away from the profit of the company and distributed among all the shareholders. So if I distribute some amount of money to each one of the shareholders after the company is having some profit, then this amount of money is called as dividend. In this case, I am giving 2 rupees as dividend, but normally dividend is given as a percentage of nominal value. So let us say that in this case, dividend is 20%. So 20% dividend means actually what? If I say dividend is 20%, that actually means 20% of the nominal value. So that will mean 20 upon 100 into nominal value of each share is 10 rupees. So therefore now we can see over here that dividend for each one of the persons will come out as 2 rupees. This is the dividend for each one of the persons. If I say in this case I am giving 2 rupees to each one of the persons, I can say like this, that dividend of 20% is being given to each one of these 10 persons. So therefore the concept of